Now in this video we'll see what is class variable and object variable. Class variable and object variables both are the types of variables which are used in a class. So the as name given, class variables are owned by the class and the object variables are owned by each object. What is the next feature of class variable? The only one copy of class variable is created and which can be shared amongst all objects of a class. Where in case of object, if a class has n objects created, then n copies of object variables are created. Okay. So the demonstration of these 2 points we'll see in the further slides or execution of code. The basic point is class variable is a part of class and the object variable, it is nothing but the part of objects which are created by that particular class. Okay. Now what is the way to access the class and object variable? Okay. So the syntax for the class variable, we have to use the class name to access the class variable. So it should be the class name dot class variable name, and to access the object variable it should be the object name dot object variable name. Okay. So to access class variable, class name is required. To access object variables, object is required. Okay. So what is exactly class variable and object variable? So in this example you can see one class test is defined in which x equal to 0 is written, that means one variable is declared. Then one function is defined which is init. Okay. And in init method the self argument which is default argument, and then one more parameter is passed, and then that value will be assigned to self.val equal to a. Okay. So in this example the variables which we are writing in a method using the reference of object, it might be the object name or it might be the reference of object, those variables are called as object variables. Okay. So the variables which are part of object or which refers to the objects, okay, that are called as object variables. Okay. So in this example val is a object variable. Okay. And the variables which are defined in a class x equal to 0, those are called as class variables. Okay. So the class variables are directly defined in a class definition. Okay. It is not a part of any method. It might be possible, but that should be using class name. Okay. So how to use values of class variable and object variable? So in same example, in continuation we have written this code. So first object of this class is created, t1 equal to test20. This means that implicitly it will initiate a call to init method. 20 value will be stored in a and then that will be assigned to val further. Okay. Now how to access the object variable? So to access the object variable we need to declare one object of a class which is nothing but t1. So if we are writing t1 dot val, so it will access val which is object variable and it will display value of t1 dot val. Okay. It will display the value of val which is a part of t1 object, so it will display 20. Next we want to display the value of class variable. Okay. Now to access the class variable value we have to write the class name. The class name is test dot class variable name which is x. Okay. So this will display the value of class variable. Okay. So this is the simple syntax to access the class variable and object variable. Okay. So before moving ahead, we'll discuss one demonstration of code. So how to access those class and object variables. So we'll see the class definition, class sample. Okay. Then we'll see x equal to 0. Then define init default object and one variable is passed a. Okay. And then we are writing self dot val is nothing but now it is object variable. Okay. Equal to a. Okay. and the next will create one object of a class S1 equal to sample. Okay, and then we'll write print S1 dot val. Now this will display value of class variable. Okay, so it is remained here. We have to pass one value to this class definition or object creation statement. Why? Because we have written one argument to init method. Okay, so it expects one value to init method, which is 30, let's suppose. So re-execute the code. So that 30 value will be passed to a while init is called. That will be assigned to val, and that's why in the next statement, as soon as we'll say s1.val, 30 will be displayed. Okay, so this is the way to access the object variable. Okay, now we want to access this class variable x. So we can access it as print, then the class name is sample.x. Okay, re-execute the code, then that will display value as 0. Okay, so this is the simple example to access val and x. Okay, now we have seen one more example or the statement where it is written as a class variable has only one copy created, where in case for object variable these are multiple copies. Okay, so we'll see how it works. So first we'll see for the object variable. So I'll remove this next statement. Let's suppose we have written S1 sample 30 and then S1 value is written. Okay, then we'll create second object S2 equal to sample, where another value is stored 40, and then we are writing print S1 dot val. Okay, so if I execute the code, so it is S2 dot val. It is capital S. Okay, so it will display the value as 40. Okay, so that means when we'll say S1 dot val, it will display value as 30. Okay, and when we'll say S2 dot val, it will say value as 40. Okay, so two values are stored. That means we can say the two different object variables are created because two objects of class are created. Okay, so if n objects of a class are created, then it will create n object variables of that respective class. Okay, now second thing, we have seen that it will create only one copy of class variable. Okay, so though objects of class are created, we'll see what is the value of x. So if I'll say print x, or it is sample dot x, then also it will display value as 0, and the same statement I'll put it after this, again it will say value as 0. Okay, so that means same copy of value which is stored in x, which is class variable, that will be displayed over here. Okay, so the class variable only one copy is created, where in case object variable the multiple copies, that depends on how many objects of that class are created. Okay, so now the next point in this is, in demonstration we can say that, so in this way it works in a backend, that T1 object or S1 object is created where value is stored with one default number. One more object of class is created where value is stored with another value. Okay, so if two objects are created, two copies of objects variables will be created separately for each object. Okay, but as we have created two objects, still it creates only one copy of class variable, and that will be accessed by all the objects, because that we can access simply by writing class name. Okay, so what is the basic difference of class variable and object variable? Class variables are owned by class and object variables are owned by each object. Okay. Second, only one copy of class variable is created. If the class has n objects, then n copies of objects variables will be created. The class variable can shared with class variable can be shared with all objects of a class. But in case of object variable, sharing of object variable value cannot be possible with other objects. Okay. Then the syntax of to access the class variable is we have to use the class name dot class variable name, and the syntax to access the object variable is object name dot object variable name. Okay. And in this example, we can categorize it as x is nothing but the class variable and val is nothing but the object variable. Okay. So I hope you understood the difference between the class variable and object variable in object oriented programming Python language. Okay. Thank you.